Hey guys, welcome back. It's Coach Bob here at CrossFit Glen Burnie, and today in this video, we're going to have our weekly preview. I have not even looked at these workouts yet. We're going to jump into next week's workouts, and we're going to go through and I'm going to give you my first impressions of these workouts, and we can start to get our mind ready for next week and the fun it's going to bring. So let's switch on over right now and jump right on into this. So it looks like on Monday, November 15th, we're going to start off with a two-part workout. The first thing we've got is we're building to a heavy 3 power snatch. So it's going to be the same for all tracks. So our score is going to be the heaviest load. Let's see what part 2 is. Part 2, I got options. This is the sweat version. The difference, I think, on this one is going to be the barbell. So at 0 minutes on the clock, we got a 3-round, kind of like a burner here, 9, 6, and 3 power snatches and burpee box jump overs. So it's a total of 18 reps of both movements. So that's going to be quick. We see an 8-minute time cap. Then at 10 minutes, so it's essentially 8 minutes on, 2 minutes of rest, very similar to what we saw this week with those 8-minute AMRAPs on the bike and all of that fun. Then we get into a 12-9-6. So now it's more repetitions, but it's a lighter barbell. So the barbell goes down in weight. We still have box jump overs. Oh, those were burpee box jump overs. Okay, very sneaky. 12, 9, and 6. So that's a total of 27 or 25, 27. 27 reps. Again, an 8-minute time cap. So theoretically, a lighter load on the barbell will also go faster. And then at the 20-minute mark, so this is giving us again, well, you know what? It's a little bit different because if we finish this earlier, then we earned more rest, right? So we're guaranteed to get at least 2 minutes rest, but we could get more rest if we go faster on these. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. So it is written a little differently. And then we get into a 15, 12, and 9, which is going to be our 36 repetitions at our lighter barbell. Here for sweat version at 65 and 45, and bar facing burpees. Ooh, more burpees. All right, and we can kind of switch over to the compete and train version. And for that, I see a 135-95 and then 95-65 and 75-55. Okay, that wraps it up for Monday. Let's go on over to Tuesday. Looking at Tuesday. And what? Okay, it's all white screen, so I know how to fix that. Boom, boom. Okay, so here we go. Turn and burn. Okay, so we got a workout called Turn and Burn. We have 3 rounds, 15 double dumbbell squats, 15 double dumbbell shoulder to overhead. I'm going to switch over to the compete train version. There's train version, there's compete. Okay, we got handstand push-ups showing in there for compete. And double dumbbell shoulder to overhead. Very similar to what we just did today. Although shoulder to overhead could be a push, press, a jerk. So it's going to also go a little heavier on that. Dumbbells are 50s here, and for fitness version, we see 35s and 20s. Oh, 35s and 20s. It's interesting it's not 25s on that. That is kind of interesting. So we have 3 rounds, 15 and 15, and then a 400-meter old double dumbbell farmer's carry. Then 3 rounds of 45 air squats and 15 double dumbbell shoulder to overhead. And that's it. So how long do you think this would take us? Is this we'd have to kind of check and dig into the coach's notes, but I'm just going to kind of give you my impression. This looks like 15, 20 minutes maybe. I don't know. You know, I'm making a guess here. So total number of air squats is about 150. Not quite. And we have squats in this first half. So I think on this one, what's going to be kind of like the thing is going to hit me like a ton of bricks is going to be 15 double dumbbell squats, 3 rounds. We'll run or no, it's not a run. It's a 400 meter double dumbbell farmer carry. And then all of these squats in the second half. That's going to really slow those squats down, I would think. And then we got shoulder overhead. Okay, cool. I got it. Let's move on to the next day of the week. Going on to Wednesday. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a white screen again. Boom, boom. All right. All tracks. No shoes, no shirt, no problem. All tracks. 4-time, 38-minute time cap. Why couldn't they just make it 40 minutes? I know Andrea's still going to review this one, but that's kind of an interesting time cap. But maybe they figured it out and meant something. 4,000 meters on the bike, 2,000 meter row, and 100 toes to bar. 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. So this sounds like you work for 2 minutes and then you don't work for a minute. Maybe that's where the 38 minutes comes in, that kind of works out with the math. And we see how far we can get. So if your time cap, just add a second to every rep that you miss. It says all tracks, toes to bar. I'm sure we'll provide scaling options for that. So it's an interesting format that keeps us working, but it does have those intervals on there. And we have those 2 minute intervals. So with 1 minute rest, this, I like 1-to-1 rest, right? So 2 minutes working, 2 minutes of rest. Then we can be in a nice aerobic comfy zone. This is not comfy. This is at best comfortably hard. It can get anaerobic. We can be trying to get more air. And we got these definitely aerobic kinds of work going on that. So for example, right, if you want to get as far as you can in this workout, you can't lollygag on the biking because you're going to get stuck there on the bike, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. Coach Bob might be here. Everyone else is going to move on to the rower, but that's okay. 2,000 meter row, that's usually like I'm going to say 8 minute kind of thing. It could be 7 to 10 minutes or something like that. So that's like, we're adding that extra minute in there. So the thing is that you should be able to go at a higher intensity during those 2 minutes on because you get a whole minute rest. We'll see how that goes. And then we're going to melt that core with some toes to bar. Sizzling. All right. So we're going to see if we can switch on over to now Thursday. So let's take a look. What do we got going on? And it's a white screen again. Boing, boing. All right, so multi-part workout. We got skills that kill. The skills that looks like we're working on, train and sweat version, are going to be wall walks, 30 seconds of rest, and alternating jumping lunges. So this is wall walks we know. So we got 1 minute of wall rocks. Wall walks. Oh my God, that's so hard to say. And then you're going to total all of that up for total reps. So we're going to get a lot of repetitions on and a lot of stimulus for that overhead. Core is going to be engaged. So there's a lot of goodness that happens here. It looks simple and straightforward. You might even kind of like, hey, maybe check this one off my list. But I don't, if I had to miss a day, I wouldn't do this one. I wouldn't do that because I think this workout right here is going to really target the core, target the shoulders, and it's going to definitely challenge us because we do have 5 rounds where you've got 5 minutes of wall walks. Think about that, folks. And also 5 minutes of alternating jumping lunges. Quads on fire, definitely. And then 2 days of soreness in the glutes. Some might say that's a pain in the glutes. And then compete version, for sure, we're seeing the handstand walk in there. So 1 minute of handstand walking, 5 total minutes of handstand walking. So you got your distance on there. And we got alternating pistols. So great opportunity to work on the single leg squats. Fantastic. Okay, so looking forward to Thursday. And we're going to zip on over, see what's in store for a Friday. Oh, got to change the date. Changing the date. Let's go to Friday. What do we got? Surprise, like open Christmas presents here. Okay, part 1, max L sit hold. So scores max time. So this is not going to be a long part of the workout, I don't think. Was it like a 10-second workout here? Just kidding. I'm sure I could do 15 seconds. That's hard. There's going to definitely be scaling options for this though. And I won't go into those right now. I'll let the coaches will be providing those. And then part 2 is a 13-minute AMRAP. 13 minutes again is another odd number to see in here. And look at all these 3s. There's a 6, there's a 9. So we're adding 3 reps to our dumbbells per round. 3 strict ring dips, double unders, dumbbell snatches. More ring dips, more double unders, more dumbbell snatches. Sorry, I was disappearing there. And so on, increasing the dumbbell snatches each round. So there's a lot of double unders. This one seems like, it almost feels like there should be a lot more dumbbell snatches in here. This 3, because I don't really see this, and it goes from 3 to 6. It's not a big deal. It goes from 6 to 9, not a big deal. So it's kind of like this, the dumbbell snatches are kind of like a don't care. Because for most of us, I think the ring dips are going to be where we're going to choke. And then there's just a lot of double unders in there. But I really think just like this interval on these ring dips. And I'm noticing like from week to week, there's a nice progression that's being threaded through here. So if you remember, we did some ring dips, 8 minutes. I think it was 8 minutes, and every minute we would do some number of ring dips and things like that. So we're building on these skills, which is going to build strength and stability in the shoulders. So it's nice to see that. I just haven't really kind of figured out these dumbbell snatches. That's just the way, my first take on it. Yep. So lots of scoring going on there. CrossFit math. We do the math here, Andrew. We do the math. I'm just picking on Andrew a little bit. We're joking in the mornings. How many reps is it, Andrew? And he says, we don't do the math, Coach Bob. It's too scary. All right, so we're looking at Saturday. Addition by subtraction. Less is more. Let's see what that means. Let's see. Okay, so we have a compete version. Teams of 3, we will be doing a 1,000-meter run together, 30 bar muscle ups, and 50 hang power snatches. You're going to partition those skill movements and weightlifting movements however you like. So, you could kind of team up with 2 other people in the gym. Maybe someone's good at bar muscle ups and someone's, particularly good with the hang power cleans and things like that. You can kind of strategize on how you and your 2 partners can complete this workout quickly. Time cap 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Let's see what the movements would be for our train version. Is going to be burpee strict chest to bar pull-ups. Same kind of thing going on there. Still heavy barbell. And then we got a nice size barbell here, 115 and 85 pounds. It's going to be pretty challenging, 50 reps, but of course you have 2 people working with you. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to Saturday, another nice partner workout. It is good to see these partner and team workouts on the weekends for sure. Definitely something to look forward to. Okay. So we're moving on. We got one more day of the week. It's Sunday, and that's going to wrap up our week preview. So let's take a look. We're going to Sunday. Sunday, November 21. We're getting close to Turkey Day, guys. Yep, knew it would be white. It's been white every other time. Let's make it black. There we go. Dark mode. Okay, so we've got workouts called Hold On. This is a sweat version. 6 rounds every 4 minutes, or on the 4 minutes. So you're going to have 4 minutes to complete a 1,000-meter bike, 10 strict presses with those 45s and 35s. I kind of like the focus on the upper body strength, because the shoulders do require those repetitions and those sets and the volume to, and it's spaced out. It's not like it's all on top of each other. It is spread out throughout the week and this week and next week. So we should be getting stronger, and that's going to help us with all of our overhead movements, our overhead squats, our presses, push press, jerks, and all of those things. So that's good. And 20 front rack reverse lunges. Oh boy, this makes me, just lunges by themselves are challenging, right? And we're going to have front rack, a 45-pound barbell in the front rack. I would imagine that's what that is. Although it could be a dumbbell, but I don't think it is. Okay, I'm good with that. Then we got a couple rounds of plank hold, hollow body holds, and max seated L-sit holds. So again, we're working on some of the fundamentals, the core, and some core strength on that. That's the sweat version. I'm sure things get a little more spicy with the compete and train version. So we've got a heavier barbell. And hey, if we're coming to the gym 7 days a week, it's nice to kind of have a workout where we can just flow through, and it doesn't always have to be super heavy all the time. So that does seem like a lightweight though. If I'm looking at it, it seems like a pretty lightweight for compete and train. It's just my reaction on that. So we'll see how this week goes. I would be very curious to hear from you guys about what you're thinking about these workouts as they're coming up. Definitely looking forward to seeing each and every one of you guys in the gym. Take care, CrossFitters, and peace.